Welcome to the May 9th Delhi Board of Trustee meeting. We will open the meeting as usual with the Pledge of Allegiance and the moment of silence. Tonight's moment of silence is for Martha Bretestegi, mother of one of our beloved fire lieutenants, Michael Bretestegi. Our sympathies and our prayers go out to the entire Bretestegi family. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you very much. All right, Mr. Luby, approval of minutes.
Motion 2018-82, approve the minutes from the Board of Trustees meeting held on April 25th, 2018, and dispense with the reading.
I have a motion 2018-082.
Seconded.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes, motion passes.
Motion 2018-083, approve bills for payment.
I have a motion 2018-083.
Seconded.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Motion 2018-084, approve the payment of overtime for pay period ending April 24th, 2018.
I have a motion 2018-084.
Second motion.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Motion passes. Okay, report from the fiscal officer, Mr. Luby.
Resolution 2018-65, resolution approving purchase order obligations incurred on behalf of the Township by the Township Administrator, authorizing payment of certain purchase order obligations and dispensing with the second reading.
I introduce and move the adoption of this resolution.
Second the adoption of the resolution.
Any discussion on this resolution?
I move to dispense with the second reading of this resolution.
I second the motion to dispense with the second reading of the resolution.
All those in favor of the motion to dispense with the second reading?
Yes.
Mr. Luby, please call the roll.
Mrs. Sturts?
Yes.
Mrs. Seavey?
Yes.
Mr. Davis?
Yes.
Resolution passes.
As far as significant transactions since the last meeting, on 5/3, our payroll was $266,000. On 4/30, we received a deposit from Hamilton County for the first half settlement of $899,000. That's all I have.
All right, thank you very much. We have trustee correspondence. Trustee Seavey.
Just one thing. Some of you may have received a letter from MSD regarding water flow control and water quality. The letter went to residents that they're actually going to come onto your property, but you may be seeing men down in the creek areas, and that's what they're doing. It's a water flow and water quality study. That's it.
Thank you.
Nothing
Trustee
more.
Davis?
No, not at this time.
Okay, and I have, we've received a notice, and it's only as good as their word, that Foley Road will be started within the next couple of weeks, so stand by. And also, you will see our fire department out cleaning out fire hydrants. There's 1,100 fire hydrants in the area, so it's not going to be on any particular schedule. It's when they're not out there doing, putting out fires, helping people, whatever. So if your water gets a little rusty looking, and it gets into your clothes, please contact the fire department, and they do have a solution that will help that be taken care of. All right. Thank you. Okay, move on to administration.
Resolution 2018-66, resolution entering into a services agreement with Lantern Technologies, LLC, for supplemental information technology services, authorizing the Township Administrator to execute the agreement and dispensing with the second reading.
I introduce and move the adoption of this resolution.
I second the adoption of the resolution.
Any discussion on this resolution, Mr. Cameron?
Yes, thank you. And Ms. Digning's with me, who is our information services manager, who is over this particular contract. LANRM has been doing IT work for us since 2015, and Ms. Digning and I have been looking at the arrangement for the last several months going into this year, and they have a newer person who's running the company, who bought into it, and he proposed to us a way of structuring our current arrangement so it's more like a retainer-based option, and then we get all their services no matter how much that is. We looked at that. We talked to several of the customers that use that arrangement. He likes that, I guess, from however he's pushing the business forward. And the price is actually a little bit less than what our spend would average out to be, over last year and into this year potentially. So Ms. Dignan and I both like the option, and it's a 3-year term that we would do that, and I don't know if you would like to offer any of your thoughts in that regard?
Just like he said, it is just a restructuring. Our services will be the same or even better, and I think it's a win-win for both their company and for us.
Okay, thank you.
I move to dispense with the second reading of this resolution.
Second the motion to dispense the second reading of this resolution.
All those in favor of the motion to dispense with the second reading?
Yes.
Yes. Mr. Libby, please call the roll.
Mrs. Sturts?
Yes.
Mrs. Seavey?
Yes.
Mr. Davis?
Yes.
Resolution passes. Thank you. Parks and Recreation tonight, no agenda items, nor the Fire Department. So we'll move on to Public Works, please.
Motion 2018-085, approve the hiring of Brandon J. Marchetti as seasonal maintenance worker in the Public Works Department at a pay rate of $11.59 per hour, effective May 10th, 2018, upon the successful completion of the drug screen.
I move motion 2018-085.
Second the motion.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Motion passes. Do you have anything to say, Mr. Rippinger?
Just, we hired him last year, and we're just bringing him back. He worked out good, and he'll work through the summer.
All right, great.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right. Police Department.
Resolution 2018-067, resolution authorizing the Police Department to enter into a master services and purchasing agreement with Axon Enterprise, Inc. for in-car cameras, related equipment, and services, authorizing the police chief to execute necessary documents, and dispensing with the second reading.
I introduce and move the adoption of this resolution.
Second the adoption of the resolution.
Any discussion on this resolution? Mr. Cameron, can you address anything in his absence, or no discussion needed? Oh, there you are. I'm sorry. When did you come in? Sorry, I was looking around for you. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
I'll put my glasses on.
I think in passing, I've spoke with all three of you about this at some time or another. It's replacing our aging and no longer under warranty in-car camera system, which we've had L3 for about 20 years. This new system's through Axon, which is over the 5-year period going to save us about $150,000 compared to an L3 contract, which we got both contracts. The functionality, we're actually gaining things. We're not losing anything. We're actually gaining a lot more. And it will be on the same platform with our Axon body-worn cameras. So it's a win-win for all the way around.
All right. Thank you.
I move to dispense with the second reading of this resolution.
Second the motion to dispense with the second reading of the resolution.
All those in favor of the motion to dispense with the second reading?
Yes.
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 Mr. Libby, please call the roll.
Mrs. Sturts?
Yes.
Mrs. Seavey?
Yes.
Mr. Davis?
Yes.
Resolution passes. And community development, we don't have anything tonight. Just wait. We had nobody signed in for citizen comments, so we're going to go right into announcement of community events,
Which I don't have.
which you don't have.
The Delhi Historical Society Annual Flower Sale is Saturday, May 5th through Monday, May 14th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It will be at the Farmhouse Museum at 468 Anderson Ferry Road. The Higher Education Fair, hosted by the Delhi Branch Library, will be Thursday, May 10th from 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. It will be at the Delhi Branch Library at 5095 Foley Road. The Delhi Spring Craft and Vendor Show, hosted by the Delhi Parks and Recreation Department, will be Saturday, May 12th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. It will be at the Delhi Senior Community Center at 647 Neeb Road. The Delhi Historical Society program, the Roaring Twenties and the Depression Era, 1920 through 1940, will be Monday, May 14th at 7 p.m. It will be at the Delhi Park Lodge at 5125 Foley Road. Pinot in Paradise, presented by the Delhi Parks and Recreation Department, will be Friday, May 25th at 7 p.m. It will be at the Floral Paradise Gardens at Delhi Park at 5125 Foley Road. The Delhi Farmers Market opening day will be every other Saturday. Opening day is May 26th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. It will be at Clearview Lake at 5125 Foley Road. Memorial Day ceremony, hosted by the Delhi Township Veterans Association, will be Sunday, May 27th at 1 p.m. It will be at the Veterans Memorial Park here at 934 Neeb Road. The Rock and Reel Summer Movie Night kickoff featuring Peter Rabbit will be Friday, June 1st. Movie will be showing at dusk. It'll be at Delhi Park at 5125 Foley Road. Delhi Parks and Recreation 2018 summer programs are for children ages 4 through 12. Registration is currently open and will be accepted by mail no later than May 23rd, 2018. Registration is also available on the homepage of the Township's website, and you can contact the Parks and Recreation Department at 451-3300 or their website for more details. That's all we have.
I don't know what happened to it.
Did you get that thing about the...
From Harvest Baptist Church.
There was one other, if you would, from the Harvest Baptist Church, which came in the
Try and
mail.
find it.
I don't have it.
Oh, crap. Okay, there we go.
Okay, there's going to be an event at the Harvest Baptist Church. It begins on May 11th. It's every Friday from 6:30 to 8 p.m. And it'll be at 5541 Cleves Warsaw Pike. And there's more information. There's a phone number of 922-6618. And you can go to their website, www.harvestbaptistcincy.org.
Thank you very much. Okay, we do have a need to go to executive session tonight, so if I could have the motion, please. Oh, Mr. Cameron?
Before you go to executive session, I didn't put it on the agenda, but I had sent something out in regard to the Our Health and a letter of intent to see if there's any feedback or appetite to do a letter of intent, a non-binding letter of intent.
Okay,
This is for their clinic option where we would potentially sign our employees up, have a cost, and it would defer cost and enable them an option related to our health insurance. But the letter of intent is non-binding. It just says, yeah, we're interested in, if you bring that here and it works out for us, we'd be really interested in doing this option.
Which one?
so you're looking for a commitment from us or an okay from us at this point?
Since we can't communicate except at a meeting
Right.
as a group, I thought I'd ask if that's something
Okay.
you're amenable to. I could let them know there's an end of May.
Deadline?
They have a pricing structure. If you send us a letter of intent by the end of May, it's the one price, and then it goes up from there. So we could do it on the May 30th meeting. I think it's a simple motion. Mr. Lane, I'm looking at you for, it's not a big commitment on our end.
I would agree. A simple motion would suffice in this case because, as the administrator indicated, it is a non-binding letter of intent. It's just expressing an interest.
Okay, so with proper protocol, we should wait till the next meeting and have a motion, or do we open one now?
You could do one now if there's no reason you couldn't, but
Using what sequence? Do you want us to go to 088 or do
088
you
or-
want us to inject at 086?
086 and move
Move
everything else
everybody
down.
down.
Or just do it the next meeting. You're just looking for their approval to do the letter of intent.
And you want it now instead of on the 30th, which is basically the second last day
pretty
of the month?
simple. I'd do it now because the
Okay.
30th is the end of the month, and
Okay,
But
so
I'll
let's make
send
that
it to 'em.
086 and we'll move executive session to 87 and
Yeah.
return from executive 88. Are we in agreement with that?
Good.
All right. Go ahead.
Motion 2018-086 to approve, to allow the administrator to enter into a letter of intent with
With-
Our Health
Our
is
Health.
the name of the operation.
I move motion 2018-086.
Seconded.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, motion passes. Go and prosper. All right. Now we're going into executive session, correct?
Motion 2018-087 to retire to executive session to consider the purchase of property for public purposes.
I move motion 2018-087.
Seconded.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
motion passes. Thank you for coming tonight. Our next regular meeting is Wednesday. Oh, sorry.
That needs to be a roll call vote to go to executive session.
Roll call?
Okay.
So
So ask Mr. Luby to take the roll.
But
Okay.
Then I gave you the wrong language.
Wrong language. Okay. Mr. Lu, can we just say
Mrs.
Mr. Lu,
Sturts?
please call roll? Yes.
Mrs. Seavey,
Yes.
Mr. Davis,
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Motion passes. Next regular meeting is May 30th at 6 o'clock. Everybody Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers, the people who serve as mothers, grandmothers, and mothers-to-be. Thank you.